This is the book of Second Thessalonians, chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Verse 8. Then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. Verse 10. And with all deceitfulness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Verse 11. And for this cause Yahweh Hashem Yahushua shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. Verse 12. That they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. I want to start off by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to Koholoyim, La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Chagadosh Bakatham. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth for faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives and their freedom to do so. Shalom to the Akwath and the Akim out there listening and learning. Lord willingly, this is an edifying video. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad in the land of other nations, which appear like the other nations, but subscribing to this truth. To you, I say Shalom. It's the brother Yawasap out of GMS Cleveland Church, fellow servant, coming at you with another lesson through the Spirit and through the power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Basically, I was uploading a video. I had to do something on Google because, long story short, it's neither here nor there. I had to do something on Google, so I went to go upload a video, went on Google and seen an article about Elon Musk. And the crazy part is I just did a video with Elon Musk. So this article is like a day late. Well, it's not crazy. It's all through the Spirit. Called Lawyer Blayah by Shimei Shah. Anyhow, I wasn't aware of this, and I'm not for sure who is aware of this, but this is testimony to the times we living in, and that's why I brought out that scripture, because it was talking about signs and lying wonders, you know what I mean, and deceiving those. Salakia. Let me go back to it. It says, "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work, and the wicked will be revealed." Which this red Hebrew Edomite is being revealed for the devil he is. How basically he's making it where if you don't choose to accept this inoculation that he has concocted, that he's going to ostracize you out of his society. You won't be able to take part in it. You won't be like, you won't have a key to Babylon the Great, as what's his name, De Blasio in New York said. In order to have the key to the city, you had to prove that you've been vaccinated. Anyhow, it says, even whose coming is after the workings of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. Because this man does have power on the left-hand side through this technology, you know what I mean? The splicing the genes and whatnot. I just did a video recently. They actually was able to regrow miniature brains, and the brains actually developed eyes. So, you know what I mean? It's videos on YouTube where they're actually like manipulating genes and creating, like, that's why when you go into Wisdom of Solomon chapter 11 verse 18 about beasts newly created, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you know, this man is tampering with things he ought not to, you know what I mean? But I brought that out because, like I said, people gonna think this is a good thing. There was another article that said that work would be optional. So if they got a whole, and mind you, this is a monetary system. This is no longer a capitalistic system like they. I don't think it ever really was, for real. Because when you go behind the scenes and delve deep enough, you find out really, literally, it's always been 1% that owned everything. But long story short, like, if you're obsolete, they don't need you. You know what I mean? Like if he's telling you he's about to start creating bots to build cars and do. They already showing you. I forgot the name of the robot that's in McDonald's that's actually going to flip the burgers and shit. So they making you people obsolete. You know what I mean? And this is the sign of the end of the times, or Salakia, a sign of the end times. So I'm gonna bring out a little bit of this article. I thought of a few scriptures. Lord willing, is edifying. It says Elon Musk says Tesla will produce humanoid robots to help build cars. That's by Antonio Palanis. A Tesla CEO Elon Musk said the company expects to build a humanoid robot with artificial intelligence next year that would complete simple physical tasks must Salaki complete simple physical tasks most workers detest. Musk unveiled the concept for the Tesla about Thursday during its AI day, which the company streamed on its website. And it really make you wonder because this dude is getting buku money too. Because like I said, prior, I done did videos on this guy. You know, he got you got the Tesla car company, but you got the SpaceX and what's that other one? He got his little like company that actually is going to go off into trying to do the tours as if like they're gonna go off into outer space or whatnot. Because it's him, it's Richard Branson, and it's Bezos. But I don't think SpaceX, because SpaceX has got to deal with. Maybe it is SpaceX. He got another company that's dealing with all this satellite system. You know what I mean? Like literally, like they're creating a satellite system. To I don't know if this has part to do with because how like Israel those Israelis got the Iron Dome. That was like technology that America helped them develop, and we supposed to have the Star Wars program. That's what it is. They're supposed to deflect the missiles, and it might be, somebody. I mean, I've read where they said that it might not work or it's not functional like that. But if you saw videos when, those Israelis was fighting against Ishmael, and they were shooting the missiles and they was deflecting it. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, ultimately, the Most High, if He want that missile to get through there, He gonna make it get through there. You know what I mean? So no matter fuck Esau technology. Um, it's lucky for the digression. It says Musk unveiled the concept for the Tesla bot Thursday during its AI day, which the company streamed on its website. And that's a spirit because I just was making mention of AI in the last video. You know what I mean? Like, and that's gonna be the whole driving force behind this B system. Everything is gonna be dealing with this artificial intelligence. That's why you're gonna have smart cities and you got smart devices and whatnot. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got smart watches, smart devices, smart TVs. You know what I'm saying? Like all these things that's keeping a record of your data. You know what I mean? Monitoring you, so they can monitor it to monitor you. It says must. And what kind of planet would they be? I mean, like I don't fuck with Alex Jones. You know, I think the most recent thing I watched of Alex Jones because the brother put something in the group chat. It wasn't really per se Alex Jones. It was his guest. I forgot the guy name. And he was just speaking on the inevitable future and what you should be doing. I think it's the guy Mike. Matter of fact, I think it is that guy Mike, the health ranger. But he was going into like you could use an espresso machine, a cheap espresso machine, to make something that could actually be used as medicine. I forgot what he was like. I would have to go watch the video again, but it was a useful tip. I forgot what he was like. This particular thing is cheap, and the machine is cheap, but you could use this to actually like survive out in the wilderness. But damn, Salakia for all the bouncing around. I'm jumping here and to there. Salakia for that. It says Tesla is arguably the world's biggest robotics company, because our cars are like sentient robots on wheels. Musk said, in the future, physical work will be a choice. If you want to do it, you can, but you won't need to do it. But the thing is, that it's not if you want to do it, you ain't gonna probably be able to do it because you know what I mean. Like, what the fuck they gonna need you to do it for if they got the robot that's gonna do it? And then the thing is, that means that you're expendable now. What like it was the government couldn't afford to just let everybody go ham right now if they didn't provide stimuluses and whatnot. You know what I mean? So now, if they phasing out the work, it's the spirit though, because like I literally just made mention of Klaus Schwab and the Fourth Industrial Revolution, and then for this to literally be just from yesterday, like one day. Oh, It's called the Optimus robot released by Tesla. The event was used to recruit workers. A video promoting the robot was tweeted by Tesla. You know, and it's funny because this guy Tesla probably, if you ever seen the movie Aliens, like basically the old wealthy guy that was paying for the expedition was sending them out there to find new life. He was trying to, live forever and all that, but he was died. Like this guy Tesla really, he's a weirdo anyway. Like, have you ever seen what he named his son? He named his son a whole bunch of letters. I mean, no, I'm saying like he named his son. He got a weird ass name. Like this guy is a weirdo. While speaking, but yeah, that's the point I was gonna make about Tesla. Like when you go into him, like he got all kind of government contracts with like with these satellites and all kind of shit. And then you know, if he was to actually like bring this robot to fruition, you understand like how much money he would generate because that's gonna be like he gonna have contracts with the government and all that. He already got all kind of government contracts. So you know, again, making you people like your services. I mean, it made me also think about this too because I was thinking about the stimulus and now like they gave all these people all this free money, right? And then now they phasing out jobs because if he could create this that quick, and he may, because shit, he just said that by the end of the year they'll be able to put a neural link in an actual human being. So if it take them less than a year, which they probably already been developing this shit. Like I said, you never knew Tesla was a robotics company. I never did, but now he want to say he's a robotics company. You know what I mean? They probably got all kind of cyborgs and shit. Because, like I say, what they do in private and what they release it to the public is two totally different things. It says the video was used to recruit workers, and a video promoting the robot was tweeted by Tesla, encouraging viewers to join the company to build the future of AI. While speaking Thursday, Musk said he envisions the robots performing dangerous, repetitive, and boring tasks. It needs to be able to do things that people do. He said it needs to be able to work with tools, carry a bag, that kind of thing. Musk said the robot will utilize much of the same technology used in its autonomous vehicles. And like I said, it makes me really question who this guy Musk is, because you know what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, it's not coincidence that this guy, like I don't even think that's his real name. Like this Elon Musk, like Jamie Foxx, like that's not that nigga name. Like that nigga, that's his stage name. That's the name he came up with. So you don't know who the fuck he was before he came in the limelight. Like Vin Diesel, that's not that nigga name. You know what I'm saying? Like Elon Musk don't even sound like a real name. That nigga probably like a fucking a Rothschild or something, a Scion or Rothschild. A rendering of the robot listed its dimensions as standing 5'8" and weighing 125 pounds. Hey, so to show you how crazy this is, the average height of most men was like 5'8". The lifelike Gizmo also would be able to deadlift 150 pounds and carry up to 45 pounds, the company said. Musk said he imagined the robot would. I am robot. Huh? Musk said he imagined the robots would fill a niche in the labor market, but it would also help people with their daily routines like carrying groceries. And that's pretty much it. It made me think of another scripture. Because that's the point. You know what I mean? Like they talk about we go create these. They can do what you do. We don't need you like that. They ain't saying it in them terms, but when you got the elite, they look at the majority of humanity as useless eaters. You know what I mean? You serve no purpose except for to be led or put down. Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. Verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world which you're seeing, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And that's the point that I wanted. You see in the end times. You know, I was listening to Brother Bukora Muff. I forgot what video it was. He was like literally, uh, you know, I think he brought out second. I mean, he brought out Ezekiel chapter 7. He was talking about nothing but evil is coming. He's like, and these are evil times. He's like, and we are at the end. And if you can't see we at the end, you know, what I mean, you are living in the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like as you know it. Call her lawyer, like, yeah, how about Shimmy Shot? So if you a so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole Indian, West Indian, or Haitian, I implore you to come back to the laws, to the statutes and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Look at what these people are doing. You know what I mean? And Jake has never got a fair shake. You know what I mean? You got stupid ass niggas that's so brainwashed. You know what I mean? I asked him one simple thing. I say, do you understand the concept of a project? You know what I mean? Do you know how? Well, it's ultimately the will of Yahweh Shemi Hashah, but do you understand the statistics of how few people actually make it out of the projects? Go do that math. You know, what I mean? So you see what they got, in store, and they all working in cahoots. That's why, um, they was talking about during the pandemic how they was talking about we're all in this together. Yeah, all these different governments and these elitists, these people that, like I said, I just literally made mention in the other video, the brother Itaza Wan from Men of Valor. I'm talking about on a newscast, they literally cut in the scene to them actually performing a satanic ritual and then cut back, but nobody say, "Oh shit!" You know how they make their corny jokes and all that on the news. I don't even watch really the regular news. You know what I mean? Like, cause I used to get offended by this shit. My dumbass brother used to be like, "Oh yeah, well they, it's so much going on in the world. You literally like they making light of it because you can't be just stressing out." I'm like, man, you sound stupid. You know what I mean? Like they repeat the same news. They not telling you news is something supposed to be new. You know what I mean? Like you just like, some shit you wasn't aware of. Like the fuck, like come on, they repeat the same shit over and over. So that means that they just got you in a little bubble. You know what I mean? Like it's more of a fashion fucking statement with that faggot ass nigga Wayne Dawson. This faggot ass him and his faggot brother. Um, yeah, I said it. So at the end of the day, you see the system that they put in place. If you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, similar India, West Indian, or Haitian, how are you gonna survive that? You gonna have to believe in something more than Elon Musk or Bill Joe Biden. You see what Trump did. Trump said we're gonna make America great, and then he leave the office with them motherfuckers rioting, rioting at the Capitol. If you ever thought that far? How the fuck you make America great again? So with that, I'm gonna end the lesson. May the Lord keep on having these prophecies come to pass, and may this truly may all the sincere brothers stay rooted, stay grounded, stay on their square in this truth, and may the end come quickly. And with that, I want to say, call Haloyim, La Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, the honest apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth for faith and sincerity, as well as risking their lives and freedom to do so. Shalom to the Akwat and the Akim out there listening and learning. Lord, willingly, this is edifying. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad in the land of the other nations, which appear like the other nations, but subscribe to this truth. To you, I say shalom. Till next time, I'm able to come with another lesson. Shalom, shalom. Shalom.